Welcome to this yoga practice. It's suitable for all levels, a morning flow to help you feel chill and peaceful for the rest of your day. Have a great practice. Let's begin lying on our back with our eyes closed. Palms can face up or down, and let the feet fall to the sides. Close the eyes. Notice the sound that's furthest away from you. Notice the sound that's closest to you. Maybe it's your breath. Feel the ground beneath your body. All the points of contact. Notice the temperature of the air on your skin. Bring your focus to the space where the eyelids meet. Bring your focus into your heart. Let's take some deep breaths together. We'll begin by making loose fists, taking a deep inhale, expanding the chest cavity all the way into the abdomen. And on an exhale, we're going to tap our heart. So let's try that together. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Rest the arms at the sides. Connect with your own rhythm of breath. We can open our eyes now and bring the knees into the chest for a little hug. Since it's our first move, keeping a loose grip around the knees. We can place our left foot on the mat, crossing our right foot over for a figure four, grabbing onto the back of the thigh, maybe the calf, keeping the lower back on the mat. Placing the left foot on the mat, arms out to a T, follow the legs over to the left and gaze to the right. back to center. Point the toe up to the sky, grabbing onto the back of the thigh, maybe the calf or ankle. And release the right foot to the mat, crossing the left ankle over the right. Figure 4 on the other side, grabbing behind the thigh, the calf, whatever works. Placing the right foot on the mat, arms out to a T, following the legs to the right, gazing to the left. Back to center, pointing the left toes to the sky, grabbing behind the thigh, maybe the calf or ankle. And release. Let's roll out our spine in a bridge pose. First, we'll come up on an inhale and lower down on an exhale. Slowly with the breath, let's inhale. And exhale slowly. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, let's inhale. And exhale. Let's take some spinal rolls. Crossing our feet, planting the hands, stepping back into plank. And we'll lift the hips, pressing the heels down into downward facing dog. Looking beyond the thighs. Keeping the hips lifted high, stretching through the hamstrings and pressing into the palms. Let's stay here for a few breaths. Maybe close the eyes. Open the eyes, bend the knees, and make your way to the front of the mat. Big toes and heels together. I like to make a space between each of my toes. We can bend and straighten the legs here. Warming it up. Warming up the body. If you'd like to maybe grab the ankles, take a forward fold. And release, bending the knees all the way up to Tadasana. Balancing equally on the right and left foot. Hips are above ankles, shoulders above hips, reaching through the crown of the head. Let's take a few deep breaths here together. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's bring our hands to heart. We can set an intention for our practice or for our day. Eyes can be open or closed. When you're ready, let's inhale the arms up. And exhale, come forward into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend the knees, plant the hands, stepping back into plank. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, engaging the core, lifting the hips and pressing back into downward facing dog. Taking a breath here. And bending the knees, looking forward, making our way to the front of the mat. And bending the knees, inhale all the way up to Tadasana. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step back to plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, engage the core, coming into downward facing dog. Stepping the right foot forward, rotating the back foot 45 degrees, coming up into warrior one. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Stepping the left foot forward, rotating the back foot 45 degrees, coming up into warrior one. Exhale, planting the hands, stepping back to plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Inhale, stepping the right foot forward, rotating the back foot 45 degrees, coming into warrior one. Exhale, opening into warrior two. And we'll plant the hands, step back, inhale plank, exhale chaturanga, inhale upward dog, exhale to downward dog. Stepping the left foot forward, rotating the back foot 45 degrees. Inhale up to warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Plant the hands. Step the right foot to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. From here, we're going to take tree pose, beginning to balance on our right foot. We'll take the left foot to the ankle, calf, or maybe place it on the right thigh. Hands can come to the heart, or maybe bring them overhead. Finding a point of focus, keeping a deep and steady breath. From here, let's lower our arms to the side, release the foot, and hinge from the hip back into warrior three. And we will bend the right knee, lowering the left foot to the mat, 45 degrees. Inhale to warrior one. And exhale, planting the hands, stepping back, coming into plank. Take an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward, make your way to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming all the way up to Tadasana. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's take tree pose on the other side. Balancing into our left foot. Can bring the right foot to the ankle, the calf, or maybe to the inner thigh. Arms can come overhead if you like, or out to the sides. Find a point of focus and connect with your breath. We can lower the arms, release the foot, hinge from the hip, coming back into warrior three. Bending the left knee, bringing the right foot to 45 degrees, coming up into warrior one. And exhaling the hands down, stepping back into plank. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. And exhale, bring the knees to the mat. We're going to take hero's pose. We'll begin with our booty sitting in between our feet. Spine is straight, reaching through the crown of the head, looking forward. We can come back onto the elbows. Let the head hang back. From here, there is option to come all the way down to the mat, or another option is to place the hands under the feet and lift the feet off the ground. I'll demonstrate. And we can bring our head to the mat. And we'll release. Coming back to the elbows. Bringing ourselves to an upright position. And from here we can untuck our legs, keeping them bent as we slowly bring them to a straight position. Maybe just shake it out. And from here, we will bend the knees and slowly lower ourselves all the way down. Bringing the head to the mat, straightening the legs. Palms can face up or down. Closing the eyes and taking Shavasana. If you have time, rest in Shavasana for as long as possible. Otherwise, let's close out the practice together. Taking a big stretch overhead, pointing the toes, rolling onto one side, and pressing up. Thank you so much for joining in this practice today. Wishing you a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.